A lively opening ceremony to a full house set the scene of the 2010 IBSA World Blind Football Championships in Hereford, England. For the next week, this will be home to the best blind footballers on the planet. The opening ceremony did the players and the teams proud. There are no official rankings, but 4 years ago it was Argentina who were crowned as world champions ahead of Brazil. But since then the Paralympics have taken place, in which Brazil came out top. Spain were the highest placed Europeans last time at 4th, with England at 6th. And it's these two nations who met in the opening match in Group A. The other teams in Group A are Colombia, South Korea and Japan. But this England and Spain encounter was expected to be the toughest in the Group A matches. For England then, the burden of expectation. They finished as runners-up in the Euros in 2009, so this game against Spain was vital for both teams. They should both make the semis, and a win in the opening fixture should mean an easier semi-final draw. It was a nervous opening for both teams, and as the whistle blew, the heavens opened, making conditions very tricky for the players. Spain demonstrated their skill straight away, with excellent dribbling and a close attempt on goal. This showed the crowd what a tough opponent the home team were facing. John Gribbin, picked as the man to watch for the home team, showed some fantastic footwork as the England team pushed forward in the first half. The England defence worked hard to keep Spain out and even created an opportunity from the back. The Spanish fought hard for that elusive opening and really made Dan James sweat in the England goal. As the clock ticked towards half-time, the players upped their games, desperately fighting for that first goal. But both the English and Spanish defences also worked hard to keep the scoreline 0-0. So into the second half, and Spain took control and continued with some great attempts on goal, trying to break down the strong England defence. The England keeper Dan James produced two magnificent penalty saves to keep the scoreline at 0-0, but Spain kept pushing forward. It was going to take some real magic for either side to break the stalemate, and it came with just 8 seconds to go from Spain's Alfredo Cuadrado, ending the game England 0, Spain 1.
It's very important. Always a goal is important, but in the last second is very safety.
It's been obviously a disappointing result for us in the sense that it was about 8 seconds to go. It was quite nerve-wracking for some of the players. They wanted to do so well, and we didn't relax enough on the ball. But it's a fantastic occasion. This next 8 days is really going to raise the profile of blind football throughout the UK.
So day one is over, and despite challenging conditions, there was much skill demonstrated on the pitch. The only disappointment was the host nation was unable, despite a solid display, to take a point from the game. But there's plenty more football to come from the 2010 IBSA World Blind Football Championships.